pretty scary. The possibility of a year in jail if he were convicted of a backstage scuffle in Buffalo, New York, accused of assaulting a police officer. In fact, he was acquitted, but over the next couple of days, we're going to talk to him about what happened that night and also hear for the first time publicly what he says about those who brought him to trial. But today we're going to begin with the new baby on the way in his life and marriage to the ever-awesome Faith Hill.
I'd go and capture the moon. That's what I would do, just to hear you say that you love me.
She's incredible. You know, she's made a whole different life for me than I never thought I'd be able to have. What I always wanted, but never thought I'd be able to have. To be able to do what I love for a living, make music, and to be married to somebody who I'm completely and totally in love with, who's completely and totally in love with me, and we're in love with our family.
This is number 3 on the way, right?
Number 3 on the way, yeah.
Are you just as excited as the first time?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Are you all going to want to know whether it's a boy or girl this time?
No. It's been a great surprise every time, and just healthy. We just want a healthy baby.
Are you going to be there in the delivery room?
Absolutely. Haven't missed one yet.
Doing your breathing. Hey, a whole new,
a whole new concept.
meaning.
Yeah, it's a whole new meaning for breathe, and it
Right.
just breathe.
I can feel you breathe, washing over me, and suddenly I'm melting into you.
When you see that video, every time it goes by, what do you think?
That's my wife. I think it's like I want to call all my college buddies around and say, hey, I'm married to her.
Baby, all we need is just to be caught up in the touch.
So what does she do that drives you crazy?
Baby, isn't that the way
Picks up after me. I mean, if I'm cooking and I go to find my spoon that I was cooking with, it's gone. It's clean. It's in the drawer. So I'm like, what am I going to stir with my hand? I mean, she's a clean freak. I mean, she really is.
And what do you do?
Don't put my clothes in the hamper.
I
mean,
don't know.
I'll put them right beside it. Or I'll put it on the floor right under it. The top can be off of
Did
it.
they send you all to boys' school to do this?
Well, my excuse is 14 years in hotel rooms, I think.
Oh.
But she says it's a weak excuse because my mom didn't help anything because I tried to offer this excuse up, and she goes, well, you did that when you were in high school and junior high and elementary school when you lived at home, so kind of blows that excuse out of the water. But
The now legendary, famous proposal, right, when you're writing in a magic marker.
Yeah.
And you write on the mirror, will you marry me?
Mm-hmm. On the road in a trailer house, it was our dressing room. It was like some big outdoor festival. I wrote it before I went on stage, and she thought I was clowning around because I always joke around and say I asked her 50 times before she finally said yes. And she always said she thought I was just kidding, but I'm not too sure about that. but I wrote it on the mirror in my dressing room. I still have that mirror too.
Yeah.
And when I come back, she said, I'm going to be your wife. Yes. It's a pretty good moment.
And then, in the middle of the charmed life, last June, Tim McGraw was charged with assault and resisting arrest in Buffalo, New York. He could have paid a small fine, but instead took his chance in court.
The main thing was just the assassination on me personally, and my character, and the way it made me feel. I think it was underestimated how personal that I would take it, and I think that people think when people are celebrities or entertainers or in the public light that they don't have any personal feelings towards anything that's said about them or done to them or things like that.
I can imagine some guys would have thought, hey, it's not bad for business. Tough guy, rambunctious, hey, not so bad.
Well, you know, that wasn't even the point, though. You know, I've got kids, and I didn't want to go back and tell them that, yeah, well, I wasn't guilty and I didn't do anything wrong, but I made this deal here to get out of it. I mean, the idea that if somebody would consciously and intentionally attack a police officer and try to hurt that person for no reason, I just couldn't get past what people would think of you or something like that. And if that's true, if somebody could believe that about you, what else could they believe about you?
So what did happen in that wild incident? The prosecutor said it was McGraw's ego. McGraw, as you'll hear tomorrow, says it was something very different. And also tomorrow he's going to talk about the discovery that his real dad was baseball player Tug McGraw. We'll take a break now and be right back.